We're going to go ahead do a quick review on Revit that we did today in class. And the Zoom recording that we didn't came out good, so I'm just redoing this one more time. So go ahead, open up your Revit and open a new project. And once you open a new project, go ahead and in the here in the drop-down menu, select the architectural template and click OK. All right, that brings you to this page here. What you see on top here, these ribbon has all kind of a command. Sometimes by accident you might hit something and you lose your ribbon, and you wonder what happened. There's 4 different options here. For example, if I click on either architectural or structural, anything like that, and if I double click it, it will go to a different mode like this. And if I double click it again, it goes to the second mode. And if I double click it, and it goes to the mode like here. Sometimes if you have like a laptop and you need more spacing, so you might want to be working in this mode. Because if you still, for example, if you hit architectural, you get all the stuff back. Once you move your mouse away and click someplace else, it's gone back, so you can have your space back. Again, you can double click this and you have your ribbon back. There's another option also. If you come in here right next to the modify, this little button right there, if you push that, it does the same thing. See? If you click it one more time, same way. And that will give you an option to set up your ribbon. Down here, you have these access toolbar, and you can take any of these toolbar and right click them, and you can put them down here if you want it. And that's just per your preference. And there's this one right here, we will call project browser and also property palette. And sometimes by accident, you might go ahead and click them off and they're gone. And they say, okay, how am I going to get it back? And they can be frustrated. So what do? You just go up on the ribbon right here, go all the way across, click the view tab. Once you click the view tab and you come down all the way here, you go across here, you can see the user interface. And if you click down here and this menu pop up and it tell you that you have to basically check the project browser to get it back, and check the property right there to get a property back, and the property palette back. Now, when you have this, this is really can be frustrating sometimes. I have a hard time with it myself. If you move it nice and slowly, when you see a blue color, that's the way it's going to be. And I could never get this right. If I go like this, that would mean it's going to put it that way. I don't like it that way. So if you're going to, position it the way you like it, you can also put them on another screen if you wanted to. If you have a dual monitor, just put them on another screen. But I like to keep it the way it is, and I'll work with it this way. So that's that. And let's go do some work around here. And see this right here, your work got to be inside this elevation marker. And let's just do a floor, for example, and we're going to go to architect tab right there, and from there we're going to select go by it right there, floor. So if you go right there, floor, and if you click on the floor, and you will see this ribbon opens up. This is what it does. It puts you in a sketch mode. What does it mean by sketch mode? It means you cannot do anything. See, I'm going to go ahead and it doesn't do anything. I click my mouse, nothing happening. That means you have to select one of these options here to make the sketch. You can use a line sketch, you can use a square sketch, you can use a circle, whatever you want. So if you want to draw your floor, which way you want to do it. Then before you draw your floor, you can go over here. There's a property palette right here. There's a type selector right here. If you click the type selector, it tells you what kind of floor is available. 3-inch lightweight, not on that. 12-inch generic, let's go with 12-inch generic. We got, for now, click 12-inch generic, and now you have that selected. And I'm going to go ahead and use the line tool right here, and I click that. So I'm going to come in, and I'm going to make myself a floor. So I'm going to go this way a little bit and stop right there, and come down maybe another 10, 15 feet, and go this way come down, just have fun with it. See, you can go in the angle any way you want. If you want to be straight, it will let you know you're straight. See the right there, you can see those dotted line. And if I want to line up with over here, see what happened if I'm going, keep going, keep going, keep going, it tells you lined up right there. It will let you know you're lined up. I'm past it, I'm not there yet. So if I'm lined up right there, you give me that, you see that red X in the middle. So I click on that, that's keep me there. And I'm gonna go up, I wanna meet right here. It will tell me right there with the square shows up, the red square. And I click on the red square and I'm all done. Now you have to hit escape to get out of this mode, just to get out of this sketching mode. However, you cannot get out of here. Once you're in a sketch mode like you cannot get out of here until you hit either check mark or you hit X, one of those two. So if I hit this yes, then I say, okay, I want the floor. Click, I got my floor. So let's go on right here. In here, you can see 3D. Sometimes this might be on top or might be on bottom. You can look for it. So if I click 3D right here, and I can see my floor, and this is my favorite, not my favorite, I'm just kidding. My favorite wheel mouse right here, you can good luck getting used to with this. You hit orbit, and that will allow you, when you move your mouse around, it can go up and down and rotate it. And there's our floor. All right, now we're gonna get out of a 3D mode. Let's go back to level 1. Okay, so we're still in the level 1, and if I click on my floor and highlight it, I can go in here in modify mode, click edit boundary. And when I do that, I go back to a sketch mode. Of course, I have to pick one of this. Let's pick the square one here. And we're gonna cut a hole in this slab right here. Let's make this a little bit bigger. So we're gonna cut a hole right here. Okay, and then hit escape again to get out of that mode. And I'm gonna go back out here and hit this circle and maybe put a circular hole in here and click OK. Notice something, if you make your circle like this and let it go, it will not do until you click it. So now we have this, we put a hole in here, and if we click check mark, it will put a hole in there, and we can look at it, see what we did. Let's go back to 3D, and you can see there's a hole in your first floor slab. There it is. Let's get out of this mode again. Go back to first floor, and let's look at the elevation view. Bring this up a little bit. If I click right here on one of these elevation tab right here, southern elevation, clicking, and where I am. And when you look at here, you go look at your project browser, and you can see the south is kind of highlighted in bold. That means you're on the south elevation view. And this is our concrete slab that we just, 12-inch generic slab that we built. And you can see our level is on top of it. And that's the way it's supposed to be. While we're here, let's do something else. Let's make us a basement level. So what do I do here is click away, click on your level right here. Once you click it and you see this lock and this line comes in, then you know you have got this highlighted. And if you've done this, the one thing you can do is go up right here. See that in the modify tab, make sure in the modify tab, and you come down, you see all these tools right here. And one of them right here, that's called copy command. I'm gonna click the copy command there. And I mean, I copied that. And I'm gonna come back down here and click on level 2. And I'm gonna tell it, okay, give me another level, basically same height, and it will give me level down here, but it's named at level 3. I wanna call it the basement. So you can go on here and double click on that and it will highlight it, and you can type in basement. All right, now you have your basement. There's something different about here. Now you look at here, you can see this is black and white. This is black and white, and these two are blue. What does it mean? It means you have created a level in this view, but when you go to your project browser, I don't see a basement here. I see level 1, level 2 site. So why we gotta make sure we create a level in here too. To do this, we're gonna go back up on here on our ribbon and find a tab called View. There it is, that's right there, View. So I click on View. Once I click on View and you see there's a lot of tools opens up. In this view, you can look at the plan view. When you click on plan view and drop down comes in and hit floor plan. We hit floor plan, and then this new window opens up. It tells you, yeah, you want to put the basement there. You say yes. If you look down here, it says do not duplicate the existing view. If you uncheck it, you can see level 1 and level 2, but make sure that is checked. So all is showing is basement. So click OK, and there's your basement levels already there, and we are in the basement view in here. Go back to level 1 again. Another thing, one of your classmate brought into my attention, Mike, if you have your mouse right here, click on a wheel and push it down and hold it, you can move this around. It makes it really a lot easier. So now we're back in here. Let's highlight this floor slab. Okay, now you have that. And then go on your keyboard, hit Control C. That's copying it. So now you hit Control C, and then you're going up here in the ribbon, in the modifier tab ribbon, you go like up to here next to the start, it says paste. It's kind of not highlighted, but if you click on it and then click on the drop down, it will give you option. This option says paste to the clipboard or align to the selected level. Let's select align to selected level. All right, we click that. And then this window opens, says, okay, where do you want to put it? Well, we took it from level 1. We want to go to basement and level 2. So we're going to hit Control button and then select level 2. That way now we have basement and level 2 selected. And we hit OK. Great. So now let's go see what we did. And we're going to go here to 3D view. And we can see my favorite orbiter. You can see right there, it duplicated all those 2 floors, and there we are. All right, let's exit this and do something else. Okay, let's go into a basement view. Right now, in a basement view right here, and we want to put a shaft in there or something, or like a chimney or opening all the way from here to the top. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and go to Architect tab and come all the way here, click on Shaft. So while you're clicking on Shaft, it puts you in the sketch mode. So you're going to got to pick one of these. And then let's go to the property palette. In the property palette, it tells you, okay, if you're going to cut this hole in the basement, do you want to go through the basement? Like that's -1. No, I don't want it. I want it to be start from top of the basement. So I can make this to a 0, for example. Okay. Whoops, moved away from it. So that's 0. What about the top? How far do you want this go? Well, we'd like to go through, the highest floor we have is level 2, so let's go through level 2. Okay, the top constraint is level 2, but it says what about top offset? I want to go 10 feet above the top offset. All right, let's make it 10 feet. I lied, I made it 15 feet and make Brian happy. Okay, so now we got 15 feet above here. And let's take this right here and then draw our opening for the chimney and make it like this size. That's good. And that's all set. And we come up here and click the check mark. It's in there. And let's go double check and see if that worked. And you can see the hole right here came through. I mean, there it is. So our hole is just started from top of the first floor, basement floor, went through the first floor and went to the second floor, and it went 15 feet above that. Great. All right, let's get out of here for now. And go back to the basement level, actually. I find project browser and basement right here. Okay, we're in the basement level. Let's put some wall on top of here, around here. See if we can do that. And I'm going to go ahead, click wall. And once you have the wall, go to the property palette and let's select the 12-inch wall for the basement. Where's 12-inch foundation concrete? We could do that, or we can do just 12-inch masonry. Let's go 12-inch masonry. All right. You can pick anything you want. And then I'm going to go ahead here, and it says wall center line. And you can do center line, or you can do, you can pick anything you want. Let's make it exterior, see how it comes out. Let's make a bunch of mistakes, and that way we can see it. So let's go ahead and go finish face exterior. All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and click right here. All right. Come in here, click right here, and say, oh, whoops. Oh, let me start over again. Okay. I'm going to continue my wall, keep going. I did that on purpose. I'll tell you why in a second. See, now you kind of come in, you see the square right there? When you hit the square, click it. Yeah. And we're good to go. Escape. So now you say I have this wall here, but I messed up. I forgot to continue right here. I did this on purpose because now when you want to connect two corners like that, there's a great tool. And if you go into modify tab, okay, and there's these three of them. There's one here, 2, 3, and they both they are called trim. Go ahead, put your mouse on it and read it. Trim extend to corner. What does it mean? So I like these so much. So what I did, I clicked on right-click mouse on it, and I said save it to my toolbar, and that's why I have it down here. That way I don't have to go look for it, go to modify tab and find it. So now I have it down here, but let's just pick it right here, for example. So I picked it up, and I'm gonna come in and say, okay, right here, I'm click on this wall here, all right? And I'm gonna ask it, can you connect this wall to this wall, trim it for me, and extend it? And it took care of it by itself. And that's a pretty good tool to have. Keep that in mind. All right, let's see how our wall came out. Click escape to get out of this mode. Go to 3D. Always double check yourself. There it is. See what happened? I put a masonry wall all the way. When I made my wall, I didn't pay attention from where to where. So automatically Revit made it 20 feet. Okay, so now we have a solid wall all the way to the top. There it is. There's our wall. Okay, let's get out of this mode, and what else we can do? Go to level 1. And in level 1, let's put some door in here so we can get in and get out. So now we're gonna go ahead and architect right here. And see these, right? You have all this options. So we're gonna click door. And I'm gonna come down here and look at the property palette and the type selector and click to see what type of door you want. You know, if you ever build a house for yourself someday, don't be cheap, number one, because you're going to be there for many years. And think about maintenance and think about future. When I built my house, that was one of the first thing came to my mind. I'm going to put a biggest door as possible there. On the front, I used a regular door size that you can find in the store, 36 by 84 by 80. And then on the back, I put a double door so I can open it up to 6 feet that I can basically drive my vehicle in there if I need to. But that's something to keep in mind, because someday you're going to move a couch, we'll bring a couch in and will not fit. And it just, you know, I say, boy, am I glad I did that. So now we're going to let's pick the 36 by 84. That's good. And we're going to come in and we can put a tag on, and let's put a door right here. When you put a door here, as we talked about last time, you can change the swing of the door which way you want it. So there's a door there, and let's put another one right here. I'm going to put door S2, one back, one front. Let's make this a little bit bigger. And if you need to change the swing on it, right here, when you click on these, see these double arrow? That kind of click on that, it will put it on the other side. Click on here, you put it on this side, depending on how you want it. we didn't build any wall in the middle, make a room here. But anyway, you can put that in. So you can go back in here in the Architect tab. First, got to hit Escape to get out twice. And go, let's put a window in first. Okay, we're going to put a window in here. What window? 36 by 48, that's fine. Let's put one here. And put one here. Put one there. Just go happy. Window crazy, right? Oh, there. Put some sunlight in there. There we go. Now we got some windows in there. Hit Escape to get out of this mode twice. So you hit Escape twice to get out of this mode. We have these, and yeah, let's put a roof on this thing. Roof. So when you put a roof on, one thing you gotta pay attention to which floor you in. You wanna go to the highest floor right now, floor number 2. And bring this down a little bit. And Architect tab, come down and you see roof. And roof by footprint. Okay. And when you do the roof, go ahead and pick a line sketch, or you can pick anything you want. A line sketch, in this case, works the best. Let me bring this up over here. So I'm going to pick a line sketch, and I'm going to do it by overhang. I'm not going to start right there. I want to have some overhang. So there, just a little bit. You can measure it later on if you want it. This is just for practice. Okay. Click OK. It says, would you like to attach the highlighted wall to the roof? It wasn't, because now this program is so incredibly smart. And like I said, this program is like an ocean. The more you work on it, the more you realize, the less you know. And the maker of these programs, they have done an incredible job. And every year they add more stuff and they make it better. They get the advice from the industry. Industry tell them, hey, can you add this, or can you fix this? And they keep modifying it. My hats off to them, what they have done with this. Anyway, let's click yes. And hopefully our roof came out okay. Let's take a look at the 3D sketch right here. And there it is. How do you like that? We have a door. So one of the things about this door is this over here. When you walk out of the door, watch for the first step. It might be, a little bit high. So let's go fix this, if you can fix that on the site. So that'd be a good exercise for you to use your site. See if you can bring the ground level up to level 1. And what you can do is get out of this mode. Okay. And you're in a level 1. Make sure we're on a level 1. There we go. We're on a level 1. Doesn't matter. Let's go to the site level right here. Click site. All right, there's your site right there. And you go ahead and go to the option up here in the ribbon. Find right there, massing and site. Click that. And then you can click a topo area. And then this is the elevation you want to put in. Let's put in, start out with the, bring this down here. Let's start out with make a gentle slope right here. I'm going to say I'm going to be 5 feet above the elevation. Make that 5 feet. So I'm going to put a point right here and put a point right here. That's more my 5 feet. And then I want to come back and make it to 2 feet. And put a point right here. And put another one right here. Connect them, it's like a topography. Then come back and make it 0. So it drops down to 0 around your house. Of course, the good thing is to watch for drainage when you do a rail design. Make sure your house is higher and water away from your basement. Okay. Let's see. Checked it out. We'll work on this side next week more, but just this is for now. There it is. You don't have to worry about the first step walking out of there. One thing I didn't go over there, we're gonna put a footing on a wall, and we can do that next week. But practice with this stuff. It's really fun, and enjoy it. And I will see you next week. And make sure you stay fit and be well. Take care.